Okay, so let's kick off the show with a tour of this architect designed home in Malibu. It's a beachfront home, and you don't get any more beachfront than this. Let's catch up with the architect. Well, here he is. It's Mark
Javolsky. Very nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. And I love your work and I've been admiring it. And I'm so glad we get to see this house. And here we are in Malibu.
Right, and this is the Wave House.
The Wave House. Now, it's very noisy right here.
Yeah, that was one of the challenges. It's on the Pacific Coast Highway, but we managed to isolate the inside completely from...
Well, can we test it out?
Absolutely.
Okay. It's noisy
Heavy teak door.
Perfect.
All you can hear are the waves.
I love it! The first thing that's coming to my mind is materials. Obviously, that's an important element of what you've done.
Right. Yeah, it's very modern and clean, but we wanted it to be very warm and cozy at the same time.
Yeah. So, I mean, what was the house before? Is it brand new or is it renovation?
No, it's actually a remodel, but we really sort of completely blew out all the walls and windows, changed the whole thing.
What was it like before?
Very, very simple. It was sort of Tuscan villa style.
Oh.
Yeah, so it didn't really go.
We're right on the beach here.
Right.
In fact, we're pretty much out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. It really does stretch out. Were those pillars already here?
They were here, yeah, the concrete piles. That's an important part of the project. But, I mean, this is a really amazing site because it's one of the few areas where the sea actually comes underneath the house at high tide.
I love that. So it's like you're floating on a boat.
Yeah, it's really like being out at sea. So this is the main living room.
It's so cute and cozy.
Yeah, well, fireplace, TV, and then obviously the main aspect is just wall-to-wall glass for the fantastic view.
This is great because you don't see many homes along here that have glass on the side like this.
No, this is a really unusual site because it's the very last house along a row and then nothing but the beach next to it, so it's open on three sides. And it's really like a form that's been lifted up and hoisted over the waves.
Okay.
And it has references to nautical architecture.
Okay. You know, I love doing a house with architects because you get such a different viewpoint than a realtor. I mean, this is your passion, this is your design. This came out of your heart.
Oh, this was one of my favourite projects. It was so much fun to design a project on the beach here.
Yeah. Materials here in the kitchen, beautiful. Do you choose everything?
Yeah, with the owner, and we had an interior decorator as well helping us. And so this is Carrara marble. This is white lacquered cabinets, they're all custom.
What about the light fittings and so forth? Was that your interior designer or did you have it?
We had a lighting designer, really excellent lighting designer.
And do you approve it?
Yeah, we have to do everything together, yeah.
You're very fussy like that, aren't you?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, it's, you know, to do a good project, it's so much work, you have to really get completely involved.
Because at the end of the day, you want to be able to, it's signed off, you love it, and you're happy, right?
Oh, absolutely. And when the owner's happy, it's even better.
Yeah, which is nice. I love this floor plan because it's all so easy to get to navigate and get around.
Yeah, that was one of the main objectives when we moved in. It was very hard to see the potential here because it was so chopped up. There were so many small rooms. There was even another bedroom down here. So the first thing we did is just strip out everything and redo all the structure so it's completely open plan.
Yeah, it's just beautiful. Now this is what it's all about.
Yeah, I know. It's spectacular, isn't it?
Oh my gosh. So I mean, you coming back and visiting this, do you kind of get a bit jealous that you don't live here?
I do. I often wish that I could live in the houses I designed, but I've done so many, I don't know which one I'd live in.
Well, I guess you could have this one for the summer and for... this could be a beach house, right?
That's probably a good idea.
I love this gallery space. It is just beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And obviously, this all wasn't here.
No.
Was it? So this is all your design?
Oh yeah. I mean, we really just gutted the house. The whole thing is new. It's a small house, so to make it interesting, you have to put a lot of detail, a lot of interesting materials inside it. So it's really all about detail. The skylights were really important because with such big windows, you get a lot of glare. So in the center of the house, to your eye, it can seem really dark. So bringing light into the center of the house with the skylights and with the double height open space really sort of changes the feel of everything.
You sound like you've done this a while.
Yeah, no, I've been doing it. I mean, I remember designing this. It was a long process.
So I'm assuming this is the master bedroom suite, right?
That's correct, yes.
Is there enough view of the ocean?
I know. It's pretty panoramic.
You've done a wonderful job here, you really have, Mark.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, what got you into architecture?
Wow, I started out as a painter. And I think my father thought at the age of 12 I should have a real career, so he started pushing me towards architecture.
Are you glad he did?
I'm really glad I did.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good combination of art and design and engineering.
Well, it's testament that you must be a great architect, because we're going into 4 of your homes. So obviously you're invited back, so you've done a great job, right?
That's very kind, thank you.
Before we go out to the view,
Right.
I'm assuming there's a master ensuite, right?
Yeah, we should definitely.
Oh yeah, oh, it's big.
Yeah, no, it's a good sized bathroom. The thing that I really like about it is sort of open to the master bedroom completely, so the spaces add together so they feel much larger.
Yeah.
But if you want privacy, you have sliding doors that pull out.
That is fantastic.
Both sides, yeah, exactly.
So I'm assuming that the toilet is in that room there.
Actually, it's hidden in that one.
What? That's great.
Shower, toilet, closet.
I love that idea.
The thing I like about this bathroom a lot is that you can lie in the tub, this is very important, and that you have these fantastic views of the beach.
Of Malibu.
But because of the shape of the wall and the form of the building, you actually have privacy from the road and people in the street.
Was that intentional when you designed the strip?
Absolutely, that was part of it, yeah.
That's interesting. I love when you see such beauty, but there's also a function for that beauty as well.
Right, no, that was quite important. Because it's hard to give you a view out, but not allow a view in.
This is a very generous space as far as an ensuite goes. You don't get any bigger than this.
Well, I think it feels a lot bigger than it is. Mainly because the space flows out to the main bedroom.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, let's check out this deck upstairs. This is just so wonderful. It's higher than downstairs.
Yeah. It is nice that it's sort of cantilevered out.
Yeah.
I think you really get a sense of being over the ocean.
Well, you really
do.
do. I feel like I'm on a P&O cruise or something. And you could just jump into the sea. Just so beautiful.
It's like a scene out of Titanic.
So is this a private beach here?
It's actually technically a public beach, but it's quite hard to get to because really the only way is through people's houses.
Okay, and they're not letting anyone through.
Well, probably not too often.
The decks here are really generous as well. Like the one downstairs obviously would be great for entertaining and guests can spill out there. In fact, the whole house is so big downstairs, there's plenty of room for guests.
Yeah, the house was really designed for entertaining. So one of the advantages of having this door, the whole window that slides open, is that you have this sort of indoor-outdoor feel.
Yeah.
So that the interior space just extends right to the edge of the balcony.
I love it. Absolutely love it. I want it.
Oh.
What do you think it's going to cost me? What do you think it's worth?
I think you could probably get it for between 15 and 20 million.
Okay, I need to save up some more money.
So do I.
You've been wonderful. Thank you so much,
Thank you so much.